Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you viewers? I hope you will be safe and sound. First of all, you need to start your TIA portal. But before starting your TIA portal, you need to start your KP server to be on. If you haven't started your KP server, you can't work with it because you need to start your KP server before TIA portal. So going further, configure a device, add a device. We are going to design SCADA multiple screens, so we are not going to take controllers, but we need to go to PC systems. Therefore, we will select PC system and then go to PC journal and then PC station. Then you need to select PC station. This is your PC station. This is your SCADA system, SCADA screen on which you will display your data. Now select SIMATIC HMI operation application and then take WinCC RT Advanced. This is the WinCC SCADA software which will be installed on your PC system, and it will work with you for your representation of your data. So how we can create multiple screens on SCADA and represent different kind of data on your SCADA screen? For this purpose, first of all, the first step of SCADA is to make connections, connect on connection, and from where you are taking your data, whether you are taking it from your PLC or from OPC. Its name is KP server. I am taking my data from OPC, KP server. Different kinds of OPC available. I am using the KP server, which is my OPC right now. If you are taking your data from PLCs, then instead of OPC, you need to select your specific PLC, S7-1200, S7-200, S7-1500, which kind of PLC you are taking. So my KP server is connected with my this PC station, which I will use to take my data. The next step is tag assignment, and here I will write tags for my SCADA screen. I have selected new tag table, my tags. Its name is my tag. Click on this table, assign tags. First tag is motor_1. Its data type is integer. Its connection is from KP server. If your connection is from PLC, you need to connect here your PLC. Its address, I will take its value from functions, random functions which are available in KP server. It's RAM1. I am taking the function of RAM1 on my motor 1. So the value of RAM1 will be displayed on motor 1. If your data is coming from your field devices, and then you need to connect specific motor or specific field device to take its original real data. Other thing I want to display on my SCADA screen is counter value. So this is my counter, and it's a simulation function. I will assign it simulation function examples, and it's the random function random2. Whichever you want to display, you can select RAM1, RAM3. I have assigned RAM3 instead RAM1. Now its cyclic time is 100 millisecond, and both of these need to have a cyclic time of 100 millisecond. You can change this time to your choice, but 100 millisecond is standard time to update its data. This counter will update the counter, and the motor data will be updated after 100 milliseconds. This tag is having its connection with KP server, so its connection should be with KP server. You need to select its connection with KP server so that its data may be taken on your screen without using PLCs. The same process is used for the PLCs. Instead of KP server, you need to take your data from your specific PLCs. I have created a folder S7-1200 which I have created for my real PLC, but now I am taking my data from simulation functions to display on my SCADA screen. You can take from your PLCs, your field devices, whichever data you want to display on your SCADA screen, you can take that. These are the simulation functions which are being displayed on which will be displayed on my SCADA screen. Two tags I have assigned here. One is motor 1 and the other is counter 1. In this video, our focus is to create multiple screens for SCADA development. How we can switch from one screen to the other? First of all, you need to open Quick Client. Quick Client is operation which starts, and it will be available for you within 2 hours. After 2 hours, it will be switched off, or it will not be available for you. Therefore, this is a software which is providing some random data for your SCADA screen. So you need to on it on specific time when you want to have its data on your screen. Its limited time is 2 hours continuously working. If you switch it off, then you can extend its time to its quick client time should be 2 hours. So you can see that here different RAM functions, different simulation values are changing simultaneously. I am putting my quick client off. Quick client is turned off, and once again, this is a heavy software, TIA Portal version 13. You need to refresh your computer to work it easily, properly. Going to TIA Portal once again, and we will assign some other tags. Now I am going to create screens. Yes, this is screen. Add a new screen, click on it. When you click on it, a new screen will be created. This is screen 1. Now I will develop screen 1, its properties. You can change color. It's everything. Click on it, go to properties, change its characteristics, its color, its background color, its grid color, templates, everything. So I am assigning this kind of blue, this kind of green color. This is my SCADA first screen, and its name is written here with the text A. You can write your text here. What kind of data is being displayed on this screen? You can write here a specific text. This is my PHC SCADA class 3. You can change its size, its fonts, its color, its background color, its everything. Now I will take a button and create an exit button on my screen so that my data display can be turned off while my screen is on a runtime mode. Assign this button specific properties. Go to click, go to its function, activate screen. This is not its real function. I have to assign it stop runtime function. This function is not correct, so I want to choose other function. This is screen 1. Now once again I will go to events, click on it. The first assign function is here and I want to delete it. Yes, delete its function, assign function, and assign it some other function. Its function should be stop runtime. Go to click, go to its drag it down, go to other functions. Here you can see stop runtime. Yes, this is stop runtime, and this function will be assigned to my this exit button. When I click on this button, it will stop runtime. Now we can check it. First of all, compile it, save it, save your project, compile it, and then launch start runtime on your PC. So it will be displayed on your PC in this way, and if you click on your exit button, then it will be minimized for you. Yes, it is minimized. Now I want to design my SCADA screen properly. I have taken an IO field for my motor. The other one I will take for my counter. Write its text here. First assign its tag. Its name is motor underscore 1. Copy its tag and paste. Yes, copy paste is an easy method. The other one is counter 1. Yes, counter 1. Copy it, paste here. First of all, drag the text and then paste it here. This is counter 1. Now I will assign those specific tags to these motor 1 and counter 1. Click on it. Adjust its space, its values. Click on it, go to properties, and then go to properties, assign its tag, go to journal, go to tags, go to process and tags, and then it's motor 1. Yes, assign it to it. Yes, it will take the value from motor 1, and motor 1 will take its value from KP server directly, and indirectly those value will be displayed here. The other one is counter 1, assign it its tag counter 1. Yes, then save the project and once again compile it and launch the runtime. First of all, you need to on quick client so that its values can be displayed on your screen during runtime. Yes, now compile it once again and start runtime. Launch your runtime. Remote terminal is launched. Yes, its values, you can see that motor 1 and counter 1 are being displayed on your screen. Now turn your quick client off or minimize it. Now I will create other screen 2 for my other data to be displayed on it. Go to properties, and here you can drag its values, write text here, the name of your screen, the tag of your screen, what kind of data you want to display here. You can write some description about those data. This is my alarm and graphical data. Alarm and graphical data. I want to display my alarm and graphical data here on this screen. So I will create another button, screen 2 on screen 1, so that I can switch to screen 2 by clicking on this button, screen 2. This is screen 2 button on screen 1. Assign properties to it. Go to journal, go to properties, go to click on it first. Assign, I want to change its color, then you need to change its color. Its color will be changed when you select its properties. Go to properties, and here you can see different parameters that you can change: its length, its width, its height, its color, everything, background pattern, background fill pattern, everything you can change. But I want to change its color only. I am looking for color where I can change its color. So yes, I need to once again go to visualization and go to its properties. Go to screen 1, its appearance, and here into design when you come to its design, here you can see a fill pattern, and its fill pattern background color gradient will be changed here. I want to assign this kind of color. Yes, go to the screen and you can see that its color is changed right now. Fill pattern gradient can be used to change its color. Now I want to assign function to this button. Go to click, go to activate screen. Which kind of screen? It will activate screen 2. Yes, this button is on screen 1, and when I click on it, it will take me to screen 2. And here on screen 2, I want to create alarm management. First of all, this is the screen on which I want to display my alarm and graphical data. I have taken a button screen 1 so that when I click on it, it will take me to screen 1 so that I can switch between the screens from screen 1 to screen 2 and from screen 2 to screen 1 to check my data, whether it is working or not, whether it is giving my property, whether it is displaying its values or not. So assign function to your screen 1 button. Go to click. First function is assigned already, and I need to go to this is my screen 2, and screen 1 is the button which is I have displayed on screen 2. Click on it. This is screen 1. I have saved it already, and I have assigned properties to the buttons. First of all, I will check its compilation, then I will start its remote terminal and click on screen 2. It will take me to screen 2. Yes, this is screen 2. When I click on screen 1, it will take me to screen 1. Yes, I can switch between the screens. This is a very important feature on SCADA. You can make multiple screens for your data display. If you have a very large data, then you can display on multiple screens, and you can switch between the screens from one screen to the other and other to the previous screen. Now I will discuss the alarm and graphical data, how it can be displayed, how it will work for you. This is the graph I have taken. I assign properties to this graph. First of all, I need to click on this graph, go to its properties, here property list, go to trends, and here you can assign name to it. This is trend 1. You can change its value, highest value to 100. This is cyclic triggered graph, cyclical real graph. It will repeat after a specific cycle. Its source is process value. I will assign specific process value to it. This is motor 1. It will display the value of motor 1. It will come from left side or right side, whichever you want to choose. You can choose for your convenience. It's a digital, I think, graph. We are looking for its values, its limits. The standing value is 100. You can change its high limit, lower limit. Everything you can change according to your choice, according to your need. I think this is a digital graph. We want to have analog graph. Yes, go to analog graph. We are looking for analog graph. First of all, you need to go to your once again check your project, save it and compile it once again and start remote terminal. I have started remote terminal. This is analog graph. Yes, you can see that I have assigned the value of motor 1 to my graph, and it is now a cyclic graph. You can see that. Yes, it is a cyclic graph. It is repeating itself after a specific cycle, after a specific time. Its highest value is 100. Its lowest value is something above 30. Yes, this is the graphical data. You can display your data coming from your motor in this visual way, in this graphical way, which will be easily to analyze your data, which will help you to analyze your motor speed, your motor rotation, and everything that you want to display on your graph. You can display it by assigning specific tag to it. Yes. Now the other thing I want to display is very much simple. This is, I want to display here alarm, so that when my motor goes high, crosses its limit, my alarm will be on and it will display some kind of text or some kind of sound that will make attentive to those critical situations. First, its ID is 1. What kind of text it should display when it goes high, when it crosses its higher limit? Motor speed is too high. And we need to select its error warning. I think it should give me warning after touching its highest limit. Its triggered tag should be, go to HMI tags and assign tag to it. what kind of value you want to display on your alarm. I think my motor one should be the value that I want to have on my screen when it goes higher, when it crosses the upper limit. Yes, here is that my required tag. I will assign my tag to it. And this is my HMI tag. I have assigned it to it, to my alarm, and its value should be 60. Its value, trigger value, I have to write here. Its value is 60. It's I think not an analog alarm. It is discrete alarm. I need to select analog alarm because it will display me data. So first of all, I will have to choose another alarm. I delete it and I will go to analog alarms and take analog alarm. The same thing I will repeat here. Its ID is 1. Its alarm text should be motor speed is too high. And its tag should be, its alarming class should be warning, and its triggered tag should be motor 1. I think speed of the motor when crosses the limit of 60. It should display the text along with the sound. When you have connected speaker with it, it will also announce the sound which will be hearable for everyone. Its limit should be 60, I think. Yes, its higher limit should be 60. After, when it crosses its 60 limit, the alarm will be displayed on my screen and it will sound also and will display its text that motor speed is too high. If you have connected a buzzer with it, it will display, it will sound it very high to make everyone attentive. So I need to select. Now I need to save my project and compile it once again. And now I start runtime. Remote terminal is launched now. You can see that this is my motor data. It is coming, it is going to 100 and coming down again. And this is my alarm. It is I think it is not displaying data. I once again going to start remote terminal. Go to screen 2. Yes, my alarm is now giving me its indication that motor speed is too high. Whenever my graph crosses its upper limit, this graph is also taking its data from motor speed. When it crosses its upper limit, my alarm will become active and it will display the text motor speed is too high along with its buzzer sound. If you have connected a buzzer, you will also hear a very high sound from this alarm system. I think you have learned all these things clearly. and you may remember all those things for your SCADA system. Thank you so much for watching this video.